and welcome to, what is this, issue 6 of Coffee with Ciara. I'm drinking out of my Death Before Decaf mug by my sister-in-law Kirsten Noel Designs. I think I've probably shared this one before. If you hear a lot of rustling, nobody has found a hair tie. It is her favorite toy. It's very cute, so we don't have the heart to take it away from her. She hasn't eaten them, and William Blake shows no interest, so fingers crossed it stays that way. I have some fun things to share with you. First of all, I hope you had a great Thanksgiving and that you were able to enjoy time with family and hopefully get outside and enjoy some fall weather if it's nice where you are. I'm recording this a week ahead of time, so I'm anticipating. I wanted to go for a hike on Black Friday to do opt outside, but I never get around to actually doing that. I think what I'm actually going to do, I'm working a half day, so I'm going to redecorate the house because we're hosting a board game night with a couple of friends that Friday night, and I want to have the house all decorated for Christmas. So quick turnaround over here between Thanksgiving and Christmas. The exciting thing in my world is that I got into the Flume Street Art Market here in Chico, December 4th, which is this coming weekend at the time you're watching this, between 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. The corner of 8th and Flume. I will be there with my originals and prints, and I'm making prayer candles for the event to sell and jewelry. So here's one of my pieces. It's a little third eye necklace, and I have a couple more designs for that as well. These are all made out of Shrinky Dinks, by the way, so I love Shrinky Dinks. I think they're super fun. I watch every batch curl up and release in the oven. I just think they're awesome, and they get to all be hand drawn. So there's some little prayer hand earrings. Ta-da! And then I also have, all of these designs are interchangeable between earrings and necklaces, depending on where you put the holes. Stop wiggling around, guys, there. These are Hamsas, which is a protection amulet. You see it in Middle Eastern and Jewish culture. There's those guys. I have a couple other designs as well, but just wanted to share those with you because I'm excited about them. I haven't made jewelry in a very long time, so it's fun to get back into it. So that's the big exciting news. If you're not in Chico, I will be putting everything available online. I don't think I'll have my website up in any time before the holidays, but if you did want something as a gift, I will totally sell it to you. So just let me know. Let's see. In knitting news, I got all my gift miss knitting done. I didn't have a huge list this year, which is good. Gift crafting should be fun. So I try to do just one or two a year. Last year I made my brother Logan a sweater. That was like a big like primo thing. But it was really fun, and I gave myself plenty of time to do it. And this year I just had a couple of hats and some mittens. So I'm currently working on finishing this pair of socks. So this looks huge, but because of how thick my calves are, it actually only comes up to my knee. I know. But it's super fun. This is a self-striping yarn. Self-striping yarn is magic. Comes like that, and then it turns out like that. It's amazing. So this is my second sock. I have yarn that matches pretty darn well with the gray that I'm doing for the heels and toes. And the way I like to do heels these days, because I am lazy, is to do an afterthought heel, which basically means you cut your yarn, you get your needles through on either side of where you're going to cut. You cut it and you pull the yarn out, and then you just knit a little heel like you would a toe, kind of, sort of. I can't be bothered with a gusset and all that nonsense, even though it does fit better. I like the process of making socks. I think that they're actually very quick, especially if you're just doing stockinette, which is just the knit stitch, and you can take them with you. They are great travel knitting. I brought this sock with me to my tattoo appointment yesterday while my artist was getting all set up. So, and I would take a pair of socks with me to trivia night every week, and it's just great to just have something to occupy your hands. So, I actually walked to go get coffee this morning, so I'm a little overhead. And the Safeway is just a block away, so that's where I picked up a bag of beans, and my coffee is hot and fresh, which is lovely. And then in art news, I wanted to show this piece, which I don't remember if I showed y'all the background. There's 2 layers of paper in this one, so it is pretty obscured, which is okay. I do have pictures of the original, the background, but this is an Alaskan hunter wearing some traditional hunting coat and hunting hat, which has little walrus whiskers. I love these hunting hats. They're super cool. And then there's a raven, because they're all over in Alaska, and they're huge and they're beautiful. So that's this piece, as yet untitled. You guys are seeing it first. I'm going to be debuting it at the market. So I don't have any prints or anything made of it, but the original will be there. And I am starting a new piece this week that may or may not make it to market. We shall see. But that's the most recent piece. He is all finished. I just need to trim up the paper at the top, because I do make the paper slightly larger so that I can make sure it fits the whole thing. So yeah, that's what's going on in my world as far as creative projects and fun things going on. Yeah, that's about it. It feels like a lot, but when I say what it actually is, it's not. Which, it's funny how our minds can blow things out of proportion, huh? On that note, as we go into the holidays, it is very easy to blow things out of proportion. We're in the holidays. It is happening. Christmas is very close. I'm very excited. But I also get easily overwhelmed, as do many others. So I hope that you're able to maintain your perspective and prioritize what is actually important to you, not get caught up in all the things you think you should be doing. Maybe let go of some expectations. That's a practice that I have to maintain on a regular basis, because it will really get my anxiety going like nobody's business, and then for me that turns into depression. So I try to cut it off at the source and manage the expectations that I allow into my life, and that I tend to put on myself. It's generally people are more understanding than you give them credit for. And it's just giving yourself the grace to let go of some of those expectations. So I hope that you're able to do that in this week and in the coming weeks. And I hope you have a lovely Sunday, and a lovely rest of your week as we dive into December. And I will talk to you next week.